I don't understand how someone can consider themselves an art critic while knowing nothing of art history. Most music through history, the best of which we still play today, only exists due to being a glorification of the status quo, i.e., literally every classical composer. Wait, did Lauren Southern say that Mozart, who literally wrote about eating shit directly out of his mother's ass in his famous work, what was it, like Lieschen meine Arschloch? Is that what it was? That guy was a fucking conservative for the time. Is that what she's saying? That's real. Mozart was a shit fetishist. Lech mich am Arsch. Yeah, lick my ass. Lick my asshole. Famous poem that Mozart wrote to his mother. Worst part, his mother wrote back. Was it his mother? I thought it was not lick my ass, but lick me in the ass. He seems to be under the impression that good art only existed when people could write songs about the revolutionary class. This is inaccurate. The greatest art ever made was usually created to flatter an aristocracy for commissions, unless he thinks Bach and Wagner are trash. Wagner? That's a self-report. Literal self-report. Out of all of the out of all of the composers that she could have chosen from, choosing Wagner. Before I start writing to you, I have to go to the Jean. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart writes to his cousin Maria Anna Thekla Obesle. Well, now that's off of it. Now my heart feels so much lighter again. It's like a big stone is off my chest. It was his cousin. I thought it was his mother. Wagner wasn't even classical. He was romantic, literal, nationalistic art movement. How do you ruin every single historically famous person, for me, including Mozart? Who cares if he liked fucking eating shit, dude? I mean, seriously. Separate the art from the artist. But also, if you know what sub I visit and their views on Harris, then you go there to read it too. Motherfucker, you know I love reading hate comments. If there's an incredibly active subreddit dedicated nearly exclusively to hating on me, but then almost hating on me to such a degree that like some of them are like, yo, we gotta fucking dial this back a little bit. We are behaving like Ice Poseidon 2 at this moment for Hassan. Like, what the fuck's going on? Then yeah, of course I'm gonna read it and laugh at it non-fucking stop. It's awesome.
Nice.
Bro, this guy literally, Tchaikovsky had a bigger cultural impact anyway. Stream the new Stravinsky, bro. He's like Wagner fell off plus ratio plus NBA NBA young boy better. Have you seen Kiwi Farms? Yes. Oh, he wrote to his sister and parents about poop stuff.
Separate the fart from the fartist.
Kalani also wrote about shit eating. The Zoomer call it groceries. Okay, dude, eat that booty like groceries. That's like, that's not eating the shit out of the asshole. And also, not talking about fucking eating your mother's shit out of her asshole. And it was Janae Aiko. Wasn't Kalani. Blue cheese, not groceries. True. Committed living out of not understanding things, so I'm not surprised. Here are my words. There are no other words. No serious jazz singer looking to hone their craft is taking notes from the king of glorified lounge acts. Ella and Billy was his ass any day. You know nothing about music. You're just a professional grifter. Fuck off. Of course, Lauren, great replacement Southern's go-to jazz singer is a definition of limited range and presentation over ability. Plus, he didn't even write his best stuff himself. He didn't care about the cultural context of jazz, which is why he gave that money to racist Ronnie. Racist Ronnie being racist? Oh my God. Why does... Yo. Give me the strength of a fucking... Give me the strength and confidence of a average white lady on the internet, man. Holy fuck. Average conservative white lady. Like, imagine going up against the internet's busiest music nerd, dude. About music. Like, listen, if you guys were going to talk about white supremacy, that's kind of your range, okay? This motherfucker is a nerd for music. And he's busy. The fuck are you doing? You're internet's busiest white supremacist. Why would you fucking... Why would you try to, like... debate him on this shit? To be fair, yeah, Lauren isn't even the big... is like, she's not even the busiest... I don't understand why people complain about your ads. I was watching our Queen Pokey just before and got hit with 6 30-second ads. Anywhere. Here comes the top of the hour ad break, chat. Let's go. Damn. It's true. Yeah, an ad break is coming. But if you no longer want to see those ads, though, there are things you can do. Like, for example, you can subscribe for $5, or you can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime, which you can get by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. That's true. There's other stuff that you can use as well, but I don't know what they are. Here's the ad now. So in other words, you're just going to write great artists out of canon because you don't like their politics. Sinatra was a man of many talents. However, if he doesn't suffice, how about Lovecraft, Tolkien, C.S. Lewis, Jorge Luis Borges, Elvis, Dave Mustaine? Here are my words. There are no other words. No serious jazz singer looking to hone their craft is taking notes from the king of glorified lounge acts. Ella and Billy was his ass any day. You know nothing about music. You're just a professional grifter. Fuck off. Ella Fitzgerald would disagree with you, seeing as she loved Frank Sinatra and performed with him. Retroactive snobbery on the basis of politics is not the same thing as actual taste. Ella's technical proficiency over Frank isn't really up for debate. I mean, I don't know anything that's going on. I love that she mentioned Lovecraft, though. By the way, don't you find it funny that, like, when people mention Lovecraft, for example, like, you're basically doing the substitution that, like, being a white supremacist is being conservative? And in no other context would people ever do that. There was another list of, like, conservative artists, and they literally mentioned Mel Gibson in there, right? And I was like, what has Mel Gibson done other than, you know, the famous incident that leads anyone to think that he is a conservative? I guess we'll pay Passion of the Christ too, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're literally doing a self-report on that one. Mel didn't put a hamster up his butt. No, that wasn't Mel. That was also a lie told by the Church of Scientology about Richard Gere because he left the Church of Scientology. Lovecraft was a notorious racist, bro. No, I know that, dude. I know what Lovecraft named his cat, for example. The point is, you're literally you're doing a self-report when you're like, oh, famous conservative Lovecraft. What's famously conservative about him other than how fucking racist he was? Obviously, you then understand that conservatives are fucking racist.
Hassle.
Wait, he regretted being racist later in his life? I did not know that. Is that true? Or did someone make that up? Nah, he regretted not being more racist. Why did she say Tolkien? I did not know Tolkien was, like, racist. The orcs are black people? You just made that up, dude. Oh my god, he was a... Wait, no shot. He described the orcs in Lord of the Rings as being a mongoloid race? Or did he mean, like, they are Mongolian? Like, they're similar to the Mongols? And you misunderstood? I know it's a slur. Because the orcs do seem like the Mongolian horde, you know, incredibly powerful. Mongol in a derogatory way, you fool.
"9 months. Love you all.
He compared dwarves to the Jews. That's really interesting. You know who else did that? Not even dwarves who are cool, but like straight up fucking goblins. That's right. Everybody's favorite turf. Dave Chappelle's new ally. J.K. motherfucking Rowling, baby. You compared them to Jews not in an anti-Semitic way, but because they were a nation without land? Oh.
Separate the cum from the cummer.
Lovecraft being racist, who cares? But he was an anti-Irish bigot, and that is unforgivable.
I get a perna sandwich.
That's funny.
Months.
Dude, I'm not going to watch the classical composition by Adam Neely or whatever. Reminder, this is literally conservatives' view of rock music.
Rock and roll is a public health question.
Yeah, rock and roll's over. You're still talking about rock and roll as though Barack Obama didn't happen. Honestly, it's for another day, but Barack Obama destroyed rock and roll.
You have convinced me of this.
There was rock and roll, then there was Barack Obama. Now there is no rock and roll.
Yep.
So he did something good.
Because rock and roll was about white male angst. White male teenage angst.
Yeah.
And then Barack Obama came
And
along
stealing a
and
lot
said
of its
that
tropes from better black music.
Yeah, really.
Well, Barack Obama came along and said young white men aren't allowed to have angst.
Yeah.
They're not allowed to basically express their dissatisfaction because they're so
Toxic. Yeah.
And so truly rock and roll just stopped.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Rock and roll is a public health question.
He's right. Rock and roll, famously a white genre of music started by white people and also now stopped.
Thanks, Obama.
Obama made white angst illegal, and that's why the whites are so chill now. Yeah, literally. Like, we didn't live through the past 4 fucking years of white angst. Damn, you banned him? Why? What did he do?